Hello and welcome, I'm Misstical. This is Misstical Gaming. We're jumping into Watch Your Realms now. This is the early game account. It's a beginner's guide. We're having a look at campaign, chapter 5, stage 1. Let's jump in and have a quick look at it. So the first thing we need to do is pick our team. So what do we actually need for this? We need a healer. That's the most important thing. And then we need either 2 fighters, 2 defenders, or a combination of those. Okay, I've got a fighter and a defender. I'm picking up Borat. He's really nice. He gives us that Lord skills, so everyone who comes under that same faction as him gets a little bit of a bonus, and that makes our life a little bit easier. Okay, so that's what we're plumbing for there. And then after we've got that, that's our core team. And then we just want to top our team off with the rest of the DPS that we've got, okay? Range DPS is what we're after, because we're going to put our tanks down and then we're going to chuck people over the top of it. And if need be, we're taking up another healer as well. Belt and braces sort of thing, and that would be it done for us. We'd be able to scoot on through the level without any issues whatsoever. Right, let's jump in. Right, this should be me out of the way here. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to place our fighter down first. Just at the top here, we're going to place him down. He's going to be facing those mobs coming down. Now, you want your fighter to do enough damage to kill some mobs. Fighters can't block as many as defenders, but they do more damage. But they also take more damage as well. So, if you've got an issue with standing the damage, swap out, put a defender there, and then you can cover it off later. The other option is to put more gear on or level up your fighter a bit, okay? That's the easiest way around it. On the other side, we've placed down a defender. They are both within range of our healer, so it doesn't really matter. Defender would take a lot less damage, but he would dish out less damage as well, okay? So that's the basics. Now this is very much what the game is about. We're going to place our defenders down or our tanks, and then we're going to put a healer down to cover them off, and then behind them we've got our attack going on, and that is reaching over the top for us. Okay, now this goes on a lot. Now we're placing down our main DPS. Okay, Raiden covers a bulk of our DPS in this early stages, so we're going to use him, and we've got him pretty much leveled up because we've been covering off by the storyline as well. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, tanks, defenders, fighters, that sort of thing down front, covered off by fighters, and then attacks over the top of them are a nice easy way to go around this. Okay, that is realistically what you'll be doing a lot. Now we've got our front line covered off, we've put a bit more DPS down there, and now we've also got a spare healer coming up. Now this is the part that most people will fail on. We've now got 2 marksmen coming down. We can see they've got bows, that sort of thing. Okay, so they're going to come down and they will target off people for you. If you've got your cloth wearers, that sort of thing at the front, they will get picked off easily, but ours are covered off by our healers, and also in prime place we've got our solid tanks there as well. So down on the bottom here we've got an actual defender. He's going to be line of sight there, so that's going to be really nice for the DPS around him. He's going to take all that damage. On the top there, our marksman's going to take the damage first, but he's covered off by a healer. So make sure you know what you're doing and the damage you're getting into. Okay, so if we just roll this forward, we'll see there at the top there, our marksman's taken some damage, but he's about to get healed up. That's fine. And then on the bottom here, we can just see that we've taken 341 points of damage from our marksman as well. So that's not an issue for our defender. He can easily cover that. And then we've got a DPS all going, and then we can take these out nice and easily without any issues whatsoever. We've got the next 2 coming down, but we already know how this is going to play out. They will attack the defender at the bottom, they will attack the marksman at the top, who is covered by our healer. There we go, healed up, no issues whatsoever, and taken out by the fighter. And that is pretty much it. Once you've got rid of those 4 marksmen coming through, you're absolutely laughing. The fight is pretty much done, but this is a key stage in game going forward. Defenders down or enough HP built onto the person who's going to take the damage, cover them off by a healer, and then your DPS reaching over the top of them. Okay, you know precisely the squares that you've got to cover off. It's the ones in front of your defender, in front of your fighter. They're the squares where the mobs are going to amass, to make sure that you've got those covered off by your DPS. And that is essentially it. That is a technique that you will use and grow on as the game goes on. Right then, let's go and have a look at the team. Right, so this is a team we've used. Poor Rat, that's the gear he's got on him. Okay, it's just a bit of HP gear just to make sure he stays safe, and there's a bit of healing to be done. His skills aren't all done. We've got him promoted up 3 times and he is level 33 out of 40, okay? Rex, our healer, don't want to put too much into him. We've got him up to level 30. Okay, we've got him promoted 3 times and we've put up some gear on him to give him a bit more HP. His skills are mostly done apart from the ultimates. We've got 1 awakening done on him. Makes him a little bit stronger. Next is Lightlock, healer. Now, he's an epic healer. He's not one that I would invest in throughout the game. I'm looking out for a Vortex. Vortex is an amazing healer. Now, the kit we've got on him, we've got a Juggernaut set on him. We've got both pieces of that. That gives us a 200 plus 200 attack bonus. Now, this is nice for him because when we have a look at our healers, healers come in different ranges or different styles. This healer here deals with attack-based healing. Okay, so the attack that you give him is going to help him create bigger heals. So that set on him works remarkably well, although like I say, he's not a healer that I want to push on for. I want to hold out and hopefully get Vortex. Absolutely brilliant healer, and you'll be using him all the way through the game. But he's fine for this early game stuff, nice and easy to get going with it. Okay, awakenings, we haven't got any awakenings on him at all. Next, Naira, I mean, he's there because he's our DPS and we've picked him up, we didn't use him. She's our next healer, so we've got her promoted twice. We haven't got any gear on her. We've got some skills done. She's not awakened at all, and that's about it. Okay, she was just there as an additional healer. Now, Voltus, he is the bulk of our damage going forward. Okay, here, so we've got him promoted up 4 times. He is now level 40. He's got our epic gear on that we found. Okay, so our epic gear Juggernaut set, it gives him more attack. And then that way we've rolled it all the way up as well. It doesn't cost us much to roll up to 4s and 8s. That's nice and easy. We can get that done. His skills are all done. Unfortunately, we haven't got him awakened yet, but that's it. Our next DPS, I think we didn't use her. Liam, I use. You might see videos with Liam all skilled up and maxed out to say this champion is killing it. Don't do that. Later on in the game you can, we've got plenty of resources. Early on in the game, don't. I've got one because I quite like him and I'm not putting any resources into him. Okay, he's just picking up XP as the fight goes on, okay, naturally. So that's about it for me. I've got him promoted, I think, once. There you go, his skills are all done. I don't think I've done anything towards that. And there we go, we've got our Moradine as well. Now I won't put any, I will put next to nothing into her. I think I've promoted her once. She hasn't got any gear on and her skills are as they came. And then she hasn't awakened yet either. Right, there we go, that's it done. Stage 5, oh sorry, chapter 5, stage 1 of campaign normal is already ticked off there. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, please do the old thumbs up, like and subscribe, helps me out massively. If you've got any other issues or any other problems with the beginner part of the game, feel free to drop a comment below. I will more than happily help you out if I can, okay? While I've still got this young account, please feel free to reach out, okay? And that way you'll get a fairer guide on what you actually require, okay? Thanks for your time. Cheers. Goodbye.